so happy you're coming again.
Yep, we're coming back. I just got my Paro down there at the Immigrant Mall, and now I'm coming back up the hill again. It's me and William. We decided to come back.
Yay. Well, this is the funnest place to be. The Trek Upward Radio Show at studio5600feet.com. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and we're right up here at the top of the show. And oh, there we are. William's just coming in.
Man. You're going to have to get a speedometer for that horse.
Yeah, he's getting good at
fast.
this. Right up the hill. Comes right in. Oh, look, your guard dog's talking to him.
Yeah, but, he must learn by, like a nanu of an inch.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting good. He's getting really good.
What if he crashes into the barn? You got to really watch that boy. All right. So, here we are.
Yeah.
You're back.
I am.
Oh, my gosh.
I am back in all our equestrian glory. That's it.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Speaking of equestrian glory.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something a little heavy, but of course we're going to go back to the humor really quick because I can't stay in heavy mode for very long.
Oh, wait. Is this going to be like a grand announcement or something?
Well, I'm just a little concerned. I've been watching the media a little bit lately and noticing that there's been a lot of incoming on Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Okay, what's going on?
He's been taking a lot of, as I said, incoming, and
oh, that's an understatement.
It's like it's not just normal incoming. It's like bizarre because it's none of the stations can say anything nice at all ever, and the world, China, Mexico, all of these countries are making statements now about Trump, and I'm thinking, whoa. It's incoming, and it can lead to... Got this email from a friend of mine yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's heard a lot of our shows that we've done on Trump. We have done a lot of shows to sort of reveal his personality and the sincerity and motive of his heart, and realizing that he doesn't have anything but a big mouth. He likes to camaraderie with people and get them going, especially when they attack him. He's so used to being attacked because he's been attacked since he was a little kid, so he had to get tough. He's a strong man. But these attacks have just been kind of getting weird.
Oh,
there's so many.
Weird is an understatement. They have been getting vicious. They've been getting troublesome. They've been getting, just totally out of call. I mean, it's been going both sides. Yeah, the energy is just
he's
been
like
horrible.
using his mouth and kind of slapping the boys that he's running against around when they, and only after they say something negative, and he's just stronger. So, but what's happening, it's almost like there's some, I know you've talked about the whole system being rigged, but this is a little darker than that. There are people out there that are very concerned that Trump's going to get into office. I hope he does, quite frankly, because when I look at all the charts, he's the only one that has any halfway honorability going for him. And I'll tell you, I am 50 years old, okay? The world knows. I'm a half century old, give or take a few years. And
okay.
I have had a lot of businesses in my life.
Danced around that one, didn't you?
Yeah, some of them I do well with. Some of them I didn't do so well with, The media didn't take them and put them on the front page of every paper. But, Donald Trump has had a lot of businesses in his life. He's lived life. He's actually done something with himself. And it's coming up for Rubio has nothing. So he just goes and Googles and finds all these silly little things that people have thrown at him in his businesses because those people were jealous of him or whatever. And or maybe he made a mistake. We're all get to make mistakes. Guess what? That's how you grow up. You make a mistake, you fall in the mud, you pick yourself up, and you move on. So these guys they want Rubio. I think what do you think? The Republican nomination wants Rubio. So they're the media, nothing but Rubio.
Oh, no, come on.
Crazy.
I know. God, let me back up on this thing. Here we go. We're talking about what actually happens with elections, what's happened with the Electoral College, what's happened with, in this and past elections, as I'm making reference to, what happened in Florida during that, the one presidential campaign and that one presidential election. All of this stuff and the corporations that are behind it, Donald is standing up and basically challenging all of this, so that what you would consider the status quo or the structure is actually under attack. And there is a lot of people that don't like this, but you also have to understand that many of us had been putting up with this for a long period of time, had been putting up with the creation of this out of alignment state for a long period of time, had been putting up with political correctness, had been putting up with the movement of the control and the loss of freedoms and the TSA changes and things that have come across that have made our lives uncomfortable. And now, all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, boom, there's a challenge to it. And people are going, whoa, what are you doing? Not only are you upsetting the apple cart, but all the stuff that we have in place to make us money is now being subject to challenge. Go back to, please, look at Prophecy is Given and read the introductory series about the players, which is a blog post. And it talks about the dark forces and it talks about the forces of light. And now what you're starting to see is all this come up to the fore so that you can see it for what it is. It's being exposed.
Fallen ones among us. Fallen ones among us.
Correct.
Are being exposed. But I got to tell you something about this. This is where I wanted to go with what I was beginning with.
Yeah.
The seriousness of it. So this was an email that was sent to me by a friend of mine yesterday because she's been listening to all our Trump shows. And she said, they will kill him before they let him be president. It could be a Republican or a Democrat that instigates the shutting up of Trump. Don't be surprised if Trump has an accident. Some people are getting very nervous. Barack Obama, Valerie Jarrett, Eric Holder, Hillary Clinton, and John Corzine, to name just a few. It's about the unholy dynamics between big government, big business, and big media. They all benefit by the billions of dollars from this partnership, and it's in all of their interest to protect one another. It's one for all and all for one. It's a heck of a filthy relationship that makes everyone filthy rich. Everyone except the American people. We get ripped off. We're the patsies. But for once, the powerful socialist cable and the corrupt crony capitalists are scared. The over-the-top reaction to Trump by politicians of both parties, the media, and the biggest corporation of America has been so swift and insanely angry that it suggests they are all threatened and frightened.
Oh, I agree with that.
Let me just continue. This article is just profound. No matter how much they say to the contrary, the media, business, and political elite understand that Trump is no joke. He could actually win and upset their nice, cozy apple cart. It's no coincidence that everyone has gotten together to destroy the Donald. It's because most of the other politicians are part of the good old boys club. They talk big, but they won't change a thing. They are all beholders to big money donors. They're all owned by lobbyists, unions, lawyers, gigantic environmental organizations, and multinational corporations like Big Pharmacy or Big Oil. Or they are owned lock, stock, and barrel by foreigners like George Soros owns Obama, or foreign governments own Hillary and their Clinton Foundation donations. Just, oh my God, this article goes on. I encourage everyone to read it. It is the truth. Billionaire tycoon and maverick Donald Trump doesn't need anyone's help. That means he doesn't care what the media says. He doesn't care what the corporate elites think. That makes him very dangerous to the entrenched interest. That makes Trump a huge threat to those people. Trump can ruin everything for the bribed politicians and their spoiled slave masters. Don't you ever wonder why the GOP has never tried to impeach Obama? Don't you wonder why John Boehner and Mitch McConnell talk a big game but never actually try to stop Obama? Don't you wonder why Congress holds the purse strings yet has never tried to defund Obamacare or Obama's clearly illegal executive action or amnesty for illegal aliens? Bizarre, right? It defies logic, right? First, I'd guess many key Republicans are being bribed. Secondly, I'd believe many key Republicans are being blackmailed, whether they are having affairs or secretly gay or stealing taxpayer money. The National Security Agency knows everything. Ask former House Speaker Dennis Hastert about that. The government even knew he was withdrawing large sums of his own money from his own bank account. The NSA, the SEC, the IRS, and all the other three-letter government agencies are watching every Republican political leader. They surveil everything. Thirdly, many Republicans are petrified of being called racist, so they are scared to even criticize Obama or call out his crimes, let alone demand his impeachment. Fourth, why rock the boat? After defeat or retirement, if you're a good old boy, you've got a $5 million per year lobbying job waiting. The big money interests have the system gained. Win or lose, they win. But Trump doesn't play by any of those rules. Trump breaks up this nice, cozy relationship between big government, big media, and big business. All the rules are out the window if Trump wins this presidency. The other politicians will protect Obama and his age, but not Trump. Remember, Trump is the guy who publicly questioned Obama's birth. He's doing something no Republican has the chutzpah He's questioning our relationship with Mexico. He's questioning why the border is wide open. He's questioning why no wall has been built across the border. He's questioning if allowing millions of illegal aliens into America is our best interest. He's questioning why so many illegal aliens commit violent crimes yet are not deported. And he's questioning why our trade deals with Mexico, Russia, and China are so bad. Trump has the audacity to ask out loud why American workers always get the short end of the stick. Good question. I'm certain Trump will question what happened to the almost $1 billion given in a rigid no-bid contract to college friends of Michelle Obama at foreign companies to build the defective Obamacare website. By the way, that tap is now up to $5 billion. Trump will ask if Obama's architects can be charged with fraud for selling it by lying. Anyway, it goes on and on and on.
Well, that's pretty good, actually.
Yes, it's become open season on Donald Trump. The left and the right are determined to attack his policies, harm his business, and if possible, even keep him out of the coming debates. But they can't silence him, and they sure can't intimidate him. The more they try, the more the public will realize that he's the only one telling the truth.
Wow.
Love it. Go read this article. Oh my gosh. I just read most of it to you, but I skipped a few things but it was so impacting. I had to read the whole thing,
Yeah. Well, that pretty much sums it up. That's exactly what we've been trying to say. And that's why there is such regardless of what you think about the man and regardless of where you want to go and vote for this, it's like you have to see what's above it. And this person is showing what it is, in all its disgusting vibrational interactions between people and this mudslinging and name calling and everything else that's going on. That's it, people. That's what's happening. And this challenge against it is actually what's in place. That's what we need to raise the consciousness of the nation in, and to be able to outgrow this.
Here's what you can do.
Yes.
You're always telling everybody to do the prayer work.
Yes.
But here, let's add this to the prayer work. Visualize Trump with his hand on the Bible, taking his oath to be sworn in as president. Because I think the more we visualize this and see the strength and the power of that particular visual, it protects him. We don't want to see people assassinating him or trying to kill him or do, whatever they do in the dark force world of evil. But we want to see him, in the most highest light we can possibly see him. So in your prayers, see that. Pray for his protection, but see that. Archangel Michael is the one to call. I just think that God will never fail if you ask him, if it's the will of God.
Well, here's the thing, and I want to add this and be the voice of reason here. Even if you do not believe that this guy is making a stand for the truth, and you still have an issue with this, I think
that letter says it all, Arthur.
It does. It absolutely does. But even if you, the listener, don't believe some of this stuff, and you don't want to do this seriously, vote for God's will in the election. Vote for the truth to come out. Pray for this to happen, so that when you vote in that way, that you get the support of the Godhead for the person that should be there, that God would want in place. So, with that said, there is a prayer, an agreement call that was put on Prophecy is Given, that is part of a blog post, and I invite you to give that with me. It's written, and I will be recording these so that you can give them with me and recite the words directly. But in the meantime, get you and your friends to do this. prophecyisgiven.com, and it is the agreement call on the U.S. elections. And it will ask for protection and everything else. Get your friends and family involved. Gene, I'm on the roll here. By golly.
Well, stop. I got to say something.
What?
I think what we should do is the prayer together on a radio show. Let's just do it together. You print it out for me, email it to me, and we'll do it on the broadcast together. And then
you can go out to the website. It's out there now.
They can hear how it's done. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So let's do that.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. We can do that. And we will.
Yeah, I got to do stuff like this to get him off that bandwagon.
Oh, hey, I just listened to you go on for what was it? 10 minutes going reading that article?
Well, I had to read, I know, but that was an important article. I don't normally read articles on our radio show, but this.
No, Gene absolutely has a point. And everything that she read really was summed up well. I think of all the things that I have read, that one pretty much sums it up. That even if you don't believe in Trump, his presence is exposing this corruption that's there. And that's what we need to, by God's grace.
It's got people thinking and it's got people talking.
Right, exactly. Awesome. So please pray for his protection, or the protection of those that God would will. And the last thing that we want to see is somebody being taken out by these same forces. I mean...
Yeah, well, I got to say, the astrology says it all. The astrology says it all. And, he was the only chart that I did that didn't have that Pluto square Mars, that Uranus opposed Mars, that scary stuff that shows that you're up to behavior that is unbecoming to a president, even though he is making loud noises to shatter the evil that is attacking him.
Yep.
He's doing that on purpose.
Yep. Well, so
it's protection.
Our work is cut out for us. Invoke the presence of the archangels, Archangel Michael. Invoke the presence of heaven, however you perceive it, the white light, the protection of whatever. Do your meditations, do your guidance, do your directions to ensure that the will of God is made manifest for these elections. And that
if you don't do that, folks, we are headed for, in the astrology, and astrology is based on free will choice. Our America is in huge danger. We need somebody really, really strong that can face these forces, or you're going to have some big problems in your backyard, I'm telling you.
Yep, you're absolutely right. And we've been saying that, kind of dancing around the fire, but Gene is absolutely right. And that's the issue, that we don't want to see these negative prophecies come to pass. And we know that prophecy is given so that prophecy will fail. And that, of course, is negative prophecy, not the the bringing forth of the higher consciousness and the prophecies of that. That we also want to do. But the prophecy of negative karma, we want to see that fail. And if we don't do this, we have to take the reins and take dominion through our prayer work, through our spiritual work, through our interaction with each other. We have to do this. And is there still enough time? I believe there is, but time is running short. So.
Yeah, it really is.
No kidding.
Okay, on a lighter note.
Yes? What?
I am out of carrots.
Why?
Carrots.
Well.
Kerfuffle ate them all.
Kerfuffle ate all the carrots?
My rabbit. He lives outside in the woods.
Underneath the hot tub. Yes, we know. Kerfuffle the rabbit under the hot tub.
So, William, I'm so sorry I can't give you a carrot today.
Oh, he's mad.
You to go.
Oh, he's mad. Don't worry, William. We'll stop down at the Immigrant Mall and we'll get you some carrots. He's out of here already. Wait a minute. I got to go catch up with him, Gene.
Oh, I'm so sad you're leaving. See ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Visit our website at thetrekupwardradioshow.com or stop by on Facebook at www.facebook.com/trekupward and be sure to hit like on our page. Or visit YouTube and search for The Trek Upward Radio Show. Be sure to subscribe so you do not miss another episode of The Trek Upward Radio Show. The Trek Upward Radio Show is a studio at 5,600 feet production.